Greetings, greetings YouTube family and Afriware family. My name is Nzinga Nomo, and I'm happy to share with you the beginning of a video series which will feature a number of our best-selling books at Afriware Bookstore. And just in case you didn't know, we moved recently to Maywood. We're now at 1701 South 1st Avenue in Maywood, Suite 503. Our hours are Fridays 10 till 6 and Saturdays 10 to 5:30. So here we are in Afriware, and you can see a few of the products that we have behind me, but today I'm featuring the #1 best-selling book of all Afriware time, and that is MisEducation of the Negro, a phenomenal book. Every man, woman, and child needs to read this book. This needs to be in the school system. It is a classic, nothing less. And this particular cover is my personal favorite as well. There have been other ones where it features a person with a lock on his head. But this one, where it has a picture of the father of Black History Week, which is now Black History Month, Carter G. Woodson himself, to me, this is the most appropriate one. Oh my goodness, this book over 20 years ago when Afriware opened in 1992, just prior to opening, this is one of the books that catapulted me into starting my own business. Okay. It really is a life-changing type of book. I have recommended it time and time again over the years to extremely satisfied customers. It's a great starting point. Some people come to the door and they say, I feel like I'm missing so much about our history and I don't know where to start. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I always tell them to start here. Start here. Because this starts at one of the most familiar places to us, which is the education system. And it points out some major flaws with the everyday practices of the system and how so many different aspects of it take us away from our best interests as individuals and as a people. Oh my goodness, I cannot say enough about this book. It really, we owe a debt to this man for surgically really going through some sensitive topics for us to review and just at least wonder, is this still relevant to today? Oh my goodness. After reading some of the chapters in this book, you will think that he is still alive, you know, in viewing some of the current events, because the words that he describes, they last for all time. For all time. I'd like to read for you chapter 10 from this fabulous book, MisEducation of the Negro. Just a few, really just one paragraph, just to give you a little taste of what's in this gem. Okay, chapter 10 is called The Loss of Vision. History shows, then, that as a result of these unusual forces in the education of the Negro, he easily learns to follow the line of least resistance, rather than battle against odds for what real history has shown to be the right course. A mind that remains in the present atmosphere never undergoes sufficient development to experience what is commonly known as thinking. No Negro thus submerged in the ghetto, then, will have a clear conception of the present status of the race or sufficient foresight to plan for the future. And he drifts so far toward compromise that he loses moral courage. The education of the Negro, then, becomes the perfect device for control from without. Those who purposely promote it have every reason to rejoice, and Negroes themselves exultingly champion the cause of the oppressor. Oh my goodness, please. I know some of you may be saying, Negro, oh my gosh, we don't call ourselves Negro now. Absolutely not. But remember, this book was printed, first edition, in 1933. Okay, so all you'll need to do is substitute the word of the day, African American or black or African, whichever one, person of color, and the context is still correct. So don't let that bother you at all. And this comment he made about those of us in the, quote, ghetto, I'm telling you, this is those of us in America, okay, experience the same thing. We're quoting him, we lack the foresight to plan for the future, and we drift so far toward compromise that we lose moral courage, that we're not even thinking about fighting for justice, fighting for what's right, you know. And this will, it will stimulate some wonderful revolutionary and liberating, I will say most importantly, liberating thoughts, okay, as an individual and for other people. This is a quick read. It's less than 200 pages. It's only $10.95, and of course, by the way, is available at Afriware Bookstore. Our website is afriware.net. If you don't see it on our website, which I believe it is there, if you don't see it there, feel free to call us. We can always ship you a book. The number is 708-524-8398, and you can also email us at afriware@afriware.net. And Afriware is spelled AFRIWARE, so that's afriware@afriware.net. Oh my goodness, I'm just getting goose pimples already thinking about how you're going to feel after you just read one of the chapters. You'll say, oh my goodness, where has this book been all of my life? Okay. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you'll purchase this very, very valuable read. Thank you.